Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, we've got an early reading. Well, it's 7 at night, but I'm on dinner duty. So I thought I'll do a reading now. We'll have a quick reading and then I can focus on my dinner. Okay. Got the bottom of the decks here, look at this. Someone there walking away from those 8 cups. And on the bottom here that I can see is crying over spilt milk. Pussycat's crying over spilt milk. And then we can see a gentleman there. You can see the top of his head. Looking, we could say like looking at the pillar. That's the Hierophant there. He's looking for a pillar of support. Okay, so let's have a look at this 8 of Cups energy. You're kind of going into the void. You're not really knowing where you're going. You're not knowing where you're going. But you've like had a sip out of all those cups there and you're still not satisfied. So it's like you're looking for something to quench your thirst. I don't think milk is the thing that you need. Hi Marie, love your readings, that's good. Love your comments. Right, so that was just getting some cards out. I keep singing the song just before I was, coming on live. It's from the film Enchanted. How will she know that he loves her? Do 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 do. Where she's like singing through the streets. Not sure what the words are, but dee 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 dee. I think it's something along the lines, how will she know that he loves her? How will she know that he loves her? Well, I was going to say, and then the birds, I believe, deliver a bouquet of flowers, okay? Well, we have the Divine Feminine here. It's like she's a star. She's Superwoman, Wonder Woman, Superwoman. Well, it's Supergirl, Wonder Woman. But we've got a mixture. Just have a look underneath like her cape here. So she's got like a symbol, a sign. She has femininity written all over her. So we have the Divine Feminine here in her independent energy, and she looks very contented. And then you've got the energy of the snail here, like this coming in at a snail's pace. But this bird's coming in. She has a glove on this hand. So it's like she's expecting a message, but this is a message from the animal realm. Okay. So here we have the Divine Feminine. She's a lady in waiting. She's waiting for her Divine Masculine. And she's ready. If she's in the 9 of Pentacles energy, then she's ready for her counterpart. Hey, Aram, how are you doing today? How will she know that he loves her? Okay, these cards are taking a while to shuffle. Well, they're not taking a while to shuffle. They're taking a while to give me a card. Okay, attention to detail. We had this come out yesterday, so pay attention to details, or the details are in the attention that you give. Okay. Oh, jeez. A very exciting opportunity. And we're moving along swiftly now. I like this. That's a swift. That's a type of bird, isn't it? Moving along swiftly. A very exciting opportunity. Pay attention to detail. I was taken to like the animals, the tail, Pay attention to their tails. I don't know, like if it's a dog, it'll be wagging its tail. Not sure what a pussycat's going to do with its tail. Could get bushy. Jasper's tail gets very bushy. But a bird's feathers. Oh, okay. Pay attention to detail. So I've noticed for 2 days running now. That's right, but I wasn't. I was strolling to work. And I noticed that my path was lined with little tiny feathers. And I noticed more today how they continued than when I noticed yesterday. Okay. Right. Hey, Jasper. I was just about to say, pay attention to detail. I just ran my hand over his body, over his fur. And his fur feels quite, it feels different. And I remember he was out in the rain earlier on. So he got himself a bit wet. Let's go to the angel prayers. A sighting is that's when you cite a passage, like from the Bible. So pay attention to details. Like what Seed has put. 1 Peter chapter 2 verse 8 showed me the way out. We have the miracle of nature. Thank you, angels, for helping me to reconnect through nature and fresh air. The miracle of love. Hey, Christine. Hello, beautiful. Hello, darling. So I was speaking about, obviously, the animal realm here, but you can see that she's in nature. So let's have a read of this card. A very exciting opportunity, moving along swiftly. And we have the miracle of nature. The angels are encouraging you to take yourself outside and connect with the miracle of nature. A miracle is a shift of perception, and the angels can see there are many thoughts in your head that are making you feel confused and even unsure as to what you're supposed to be doing. I would say, Divine Feminine, if you're feeling a bit confused and not sure what you're supposed to be doing, pay attention to detail. Very exciting opportunities on the way. Things are moving along swiftly. Look for the signs. Take some time to go outside and connect with Mother Nature. Breathe fresh air into your lungs and disconnect from whatever's happening in your home, relationships, or work. Okay. So breathe fresh air into your lungs and disconnect from whatever's happening in your home, relationship, or work. As you walk and connect with nature, you will open yourself up to divine guidance from heaven and earth. Okay, where's my coffee? I can feel like my breath's a bit wispy. Anyway, cheers. Cheers to the channel of lovers. Okay, you may feel locked in or may have been spending far too much time indoors. Whatever the weather, there is something powerful and enlightening about going outside and connecting with the sound and songs of nature. So they're mentioning the sounds and the songs of nature. Go outdoors and walk, speak to your angels, and enjoy the beauty of the plants, countryside, or park that you connect with. As you walk and breathe, know that there are angels all around you, hence all the feathers. helping you enjoy the simple things in life and encouraging you to disconnect from trivial dramas that aren't serving your purpose. And that is exactly what the Nine of Pentacles card is all about. Disconnecting from trivial dramas that don't serve your purpose. Okay, that aren't serving your purpose. I want to go to these little cards. We can go to these little cards. I did feel the energy earlier on was like, what was the wording, please? Like, he wants to know what you're doing, what you're up to. He wants to know what's going on in your life. So it doesn't surprise me that the Divine Feminine's... and the reason why he, being the Divine Masculine's energy, wants to know what's going on in your life, because with the energy of wanting another chance, but not sure if you're going to give him another chance. So wanting to know where the situation stands with you, what situation you're currently in. But when we get down to it, he has to reach out anyway. Regardless of what your answer's going to be, there's a need to reach out. Hi, Diane. Okay, let me just remove some things that are just distract him. Not that type of channel. Okay. Although that last one was extremely polite in the end. Hello, ma'am. Hello. But maybe just sit back and listen. I'm not sure, actually. I don't know how they're hidden from the channel, but where there's a will, there's a way. Easy. Look at this. Easy. Be easy. Divine Feminine, be easy. Things are moving along swiftly. Okay, so we have manipulation here. And that's still in the picture. It's still in the comment of what was just mentioned. If you read that in the comments about like being forced to marry somebody. I mean, I'd say go with him. What do you want to do? Okay, we've got wife. And we have a sister. And we have divorce. You can divorce your family if you like. And then we have lover. So I feel there's this divorcing of a sister, divorcing of a manipulative wife here. Also that you can come together. And this is like all covering up. Underneath all of that is your lover. And there we have it. That's a very exciting opportunity. Husband and wife, lovers. All I can see now is, I can see polation, as if there's this energy pulling. Okay, I've got the magical unicorns. Let's have a look at that. That's awesome. I'll divorce my senses and reason and will marry my desire. Absolutely, Aaron. Yeah. So things are moving along swiftly now. I mean, that could be involving a divorce. It takes time. I've not been through a divorce myself, so I don't really know the ins and outs of it. But that disconnect happens before that moment, doesn't it? When the divorce is finalised. I mean, you can disconnect as soon as you choose to. We have listened to your true feelings. Don't let others talk you into doing something that you know is wrong. This card means that someone might ask you to do something against your better judgment. So I say go within. What is it that you're wanting to do? You may be tempted to give in to please the other person. That's why this manipulation's coming in. So you may be tempted to give in to please the other person. You might worry that if you say no, the other person won't like you anymore. But this card reminds you that it's very important for you to listen to your true feelings before taking any action. You must choose for yourself what's right and wrong. If you feel confused, then talk with someone you trust, such as your mother, father, teacher, or best friend. You can also speak to your angels. In the end, though, you must decide what's right for you. This choice must come from your inner voice, not from outside pressure. Choose the path that will make you happiest in the long run. Some choices only feel good temporarily, and then afterwards you feel let down. The best choices make you feel happy for a long, long time. To hear your true feelings, you'll need to make some quiet time. Close the door of your room and turn off all noises. Shut your eyes and breathe deeply. Then ask a question in your mind and listen. There you go, Sadisha. Hello. You can ask yourself that question. It's just told you directions on how to do that. To hear your true feelings, you'll need to make some quiet time. Close the door of your room and turn off all noises. Shut your eyes and breathe deeply. Then ask a question in your mind and listen. Listen to your body, your heart, and your mind. Write down everything that you think, see, hear, and feel from within. Take the action that you know in your heart is the right thing to do. Wow. Okay, let's go to the Heal Yourself reading cards. Okay, I've got the card, thank you. Entrapment. Card number 34. You are letting too many things in your environment control your life. You have drawn this card because it is time for a shift in personal power. You are encouraged to take responsibility for your life and choose new ways of thinking that create change. The reality is that for you to make the changes you want, need and desire, you need a system, daily discipline and motivation. As long as you blame outside influences for any circumstances in your life, you are powerless. It's the government, your abusive background, the interest rates, and the bank's fault. The system that many ultra-successful people use is they read books every day, listen to audios, go to as many seminars as they can, practice recognising others' achievements, and form relationships with like-minded people. Action. Ask yourself, are the people in my life building me up and inspiring me? If not, is it time to take charge and to start making change in your environment? Your first step could be cutting out all negative media from your daily life. Another important action could involve changing your diet, cutting out sugar, food with MSG and GMO, and replacing them with fresh organic vegetables. Take a moment and say the following statement to yourself or out aloud. I am in control of my life. Nothing can affect me unless I choose to let it. My thoughts create my reality. Keep repeating this statement until you feel stronger. Eventually you will believe it. It will help you to make new choices. Remember, your words and self-talk are very powerful in altering your physiology. There we go. I feel like that's a story just in itself now. But I don't feel it's going to be a long session at this moment. I don't know when I'll be back. As in a bit later on, I'm not sure. I'll read out Aaron's messages. So I will assume my desire, I'll go right to the end. The end is where I begin. Don't let anyone talk to you about it. It doesn't matter how all the world think about it. So first card was about the 5 senses. This card, entrapment, because of others, people talking. Believe you have received it, you shall have it. Sudeshna, I did answer you. Can you tell me, ma'am, my question? I said to you to go within. Listen, ask that question to yourself. After I said that, then I noticed you've given yourself the answer. You've already given yourself the answer in the chat. He truly loves me. There you go, there's your answer. You had it all along. Okay, right, let's get back to the reading. Christine, please. You know, it's kind of, I was going to say, for me, it's like going back to like first graders. I'm not being disrespectful, but oh my goodness, are you still at it? I mean, yes. Go within and feel what their current feeling is for you. Or go and find a book and flick through it. I'm talking to you, Sudeshna. The current feelings for you. You tell me what their current feelings for you is. I'm just going to keep pointing it back at you. Go and get a book. Flick through a book. Yeah. Can you hear me? Go flick through a book. Like, close your eyes. Flick through a book. Stop. Run your finger up and down the page and just stop somewhere. See what it says. You've got to learn to tap into your own messages, intuition. It's your internal guidance system. It's been there from birth. So I'm not going to sit here and pussyfoot around. Go within. I just do readings on the collective energies. What the divine wants me to focus on, and it really isn't your questions. Hi, beautiful voice. Hi, Go. How are you doing? Right, we've got Woman of Light. Card number 49. What's quite concerning is that you obviously just jump onto the channel and see I'm doing like readings, and you don't even like feel out the channel to see how everyone else communicates. It's just, I wonder where you learnt that from. Pure is my joy, my celebration. Who are you talking to, Go? You changed your channel picture. I didn't recognise you. Seriously? Who are you? What's my name? Rather than calling me beautiful voice. Change my channel. You're just all chatting a load of shit, really. Pure is my joy, my celebration. I know the divine to be eternal. There is no limit to my peace, to my pleasure, as I rise and rise and rise again. Capable am I of receiving the light, of accepting the next level of communication. Of communication. Well, it is. It would be just so much easier if you guys just, get to grips with it. Okay, get with the program that we've got going on here at the Channel of Love. Well, it's an interesting day. Laughing my arse off. I locked my keys in the house and had to jump in my window. I love it. Capable am I of receiving the light, of accepting the next level of illumination. I am sacred flesh coming to light. I am the walking temple, the living goddess, she who shines with truth. I come to you now. I am one with you now. I am the awakened one and the awakener. This oracle brings you guidance that you are to be witness to the presence of an awakened being, either within your own self, as part of your own spiritual destiny, or in the form of a beloved other. An awakened one is in your midst or soon will be. Receive the blessing that emanates from such a being, for to behold one is a gracious spiritual gift that will lift you to the next step of your path. If you are having trouble discerning the true presence of an awakened teacher in your midst, or even in your own being, remember that nothing is asked from you by such awakened ones but love and devotion, so that they may serve the awakening of all living beings. It requires much karmic grace to be granted immediate access to an awakened being, even more to become such a living light. Take the light. Okay, let's read this poem. I asked God for a deepening of my love without realising that the deeper I was willing to go, the more it involved letting go of any part of myself that wanted to love and still be safe. In surrender to the possible lay the greatest potential for love at levels before unknown, like a cistern that holds the nectar of life and gives its precious liquid only to be filled again with nature's flow. Such knowingness is a gift, for if you can embrace the blessing, you can live without question, relaxing and replenishing with each breath, with each kiss, always whole. You're the light to the world's darkness. Yes, and yesterday that world card did look dark in comparison to how the world card normally looks. We have fire and ice. Card number 37. You are learning to hold the tension of opposites, of those things that don't immediately seem to go together within your being, without collapsing into confusion, judgment or denial. There is passion and serenity, creation and destruction, new life and death emerging within you, within your relationships. Sometimes this is hard to handle. We want to make things simpler, to just let go of the conflict and complexity and choose one or the other. You are a grand enough soul to be able to withstand the rigours of depth, to go deep, to live fully, to let the divine have its way through you, requires a willingness to stand at the centre of the pairs of opposites and eventually know that you are connected to each other, that they exist only in relationship to each other, to breathe and simply be. Hey Moon Cookie, Good evening to the channel of love. Cheers, Lucy, listening while I drive, running errands. Lovely. Cheers, Moon Cookie. If you are consciously feeling conflict in your life, internally or externally, then you are being initiated through fire and ice. Stay present, be patient, and wait. There is nothing to fix here, just awareness to step into as divine creation continues to unfold through you. As you master this initiation, you will find a sweet nectar of bliss dripping within. This oracle brings you guidance that the conflict you feel within or externally is a sign of your spiritual growth. Soon you will grow larger than the conflict, but for now, you do not need to engage in it. Simply to be present to it and allow it to work its way through you until you are strong enough to have outgrown the conflict, giving rise to a clear direction. It may seem impossible, beloved, but it is not. You are a vast being. Give yourself a chance to realise this and have patience. All is becoming, including you, according to the perfection of divine design. This oracle brings specific guidance on any relationship matter requiring a decision. Until you have simple clarity in your heart, beyond the pushing away and pulling closer, then it is time to wait, for there is more yet to be revealed. Only when the heart speaks clearly, then you will do well to act as feels truthful for you. Okay, here's the poem. There is a beautiful silence now, as I hold your hands and listen to your eyes across a span of moments called time. There are no words that say as much, nor walls that could confine the wings of our feelings or the rhythm of our eyes. That's beautiful. Christine, I wish I could run to him, but he is holding back as this is a new friend situation thing with us. Or maybe not just feelings differently at this point. I don't know. Yeah, we don't know. God knows. Okay, relax, surrender, go within, go with it. It's all good, darling. It's all good. Okay. So I feel like we need a final message from the Mother Mary. If I'm being truthful. I was going to get them, but I thought it would make the reading a bit too long. I still need to learn to trust myself. And that's what we're learning. We're learning to trust ourselves. Okay, and our messages and our intuition. We have Our Lady who prevents interference. Well, there is that manipulation. So if we just quickly go back over the cards here. We have the Divine Feminine. We've got divorce here with the manipulation. We've got the wife energy and a sister energy. Entrapment. But we do have Our Lady who prevents interference. It's card number 22, 1111, 22. Anahita, hello, hello. 22. All the twos. 22. Oh, that took me into when I... Lucy, okay, get your words out. When I said intuition, I felt it was like intuition. Into. We're going to finish this reading with this yeah, how do I pronounce your name? Anahita. You obviously haven't been listening, because I've just explained that it's kind of worth your while, worth your time, instead of wasting your time. Although you're not wasting your time being on this channel, if you was to listen, it's not that kind of channel, okay? It is a love reading channel, but not one where I'm going to give you a personal reading, but... Your inner light is growing, my beloved, and through love you are attracting many who can be nourished by you. Oh, sorry, just came now. Oh, that's fine. Thank you for your apology, but it is sometimes best maybe just to, you know, feel out the channel first before you come straight onto a channel. So imagine mine's not the first that you've done that to. And just kind of see what the vibe's like. And but I do appreciate the hello first. That's polite, kind. But I'm actually giving a collective reading for Divine Feminines, Divine Masculines. And those guys don't really tend to just jump straight on and, you know, and ask for a personal love reading about them or so-and-so, so-and-so. Sure, cool. Right. So let me just get this reading wrapped up then. But I can see why you're drawn to the channel, because it actually says this here. Your inner light is growing, my beloved, and through love you are attracting many who can be nourished by you. So I feel like my inner light's growing, okay? And and lots of people are being attracted who can be nourished by that. So welcome, everybody, to the channel of love. As the love in you blossoms, there are others who are captured in fear, who may feel threatened by you and wish to obstruct your growth. I don't feel that from you guys, though. I just feel very desperate energy from the new guys that come on and, you know, you're wanting answers. You're wanting me to give you answers. And the answer lies within you. And sometimes I feel just like a bit of a broken record. That's all. The answer lies within you. So now let's get on and listen to this message. I am your salvation and protection, for my love is greater than any fear. Place your loving trust in me. You shall not be harmed, nor shall you be swayed from your inevitable spiritual success on my path of love. I prevent spiritual sabotage from succeeding. The success on your path through me is a triumph of spiritual freedom. One of the paradoxes of the manifest world is that whilst creation flows from the one divine source of love, at the physical level of expression, this does not always appear to be true. In the physical world, where the frequency of energy slows to such a point that matter can appear to be real, there is an outward appearance of good and evil, of love and fear. Polarities or opposites appear in this reality, and we now have the sometimes challenging task of dealing with physical reality, with its love and fear, while also remembering that underneath this reality, sometimes hidden though always there, is only divinity. The one divine intelligence is behind all of life. There is a spiritual teaching that this is like a beam of light that flows through a movie projector. The light shines through film and images are projected onto a blank screen. Stories come to life as motion pictures. They play out on the big screen before us. Sometimes the movies will be love stories, sometimes horror films. At other times, they will be adventures or coming-of-age stories. These films are like our various life stories played out during the course of our lifetime. No matter what the film may appear to be or how it affects us, the light in the projector is always the same. No matter whether our life story is currently a romance or a great tragedy, There is one divine light bringing it to life for us. That story will change over our lifetime perhaps, but the light is always the same. There are many on the spiritual path who find the notion that there is anything other than love very difficult to deal with. This is perhaps because they understand that the light in the projector is what animates every film, and that is divine. However, the divine is all. That means it is not only the pure light, but also the stories that are played out, in which human beings are the actors. We can remember that the light behind the form is real divinity, but we can also learn to accept that the life playing out is a divine creation too, and we are meant to be loving, living, and growing through that divine manifestation. Part of that life experience is that there is love, but also fear. There is much support on the divine path, but there are also those people and forces that would prefer that you didn't succeed in love, because then their power, claimed through fear, would remain intact. These are very real forces, but we do not need to be afraid of them. We only need to recognize that they exist, and that the Divine Mother protects and guides her children on the path of love to fulfill their divine destiny. Her loving will be stronger than any interference or ill wishing. She has absolute compassion for such attempts at interference, understanding that it often comes from unresolved pain, but she does not indulge it and will absolutely defend against any obstructions to the triumph of love. This oracle brings you a message from the divine. One role that you are playing in the various films of life includes the role of a spiritual being who is here to help yourself and others through your divine awakening. You are a holy child of the Holy Mother, and together you are bringing her path of love to fruition. Perhaps that they're gonna get the words out. Perhaps so that there can be less horror movies and more great romances. For now, however, the horror movies are a part of Earth's great cosmic screenplay, and we need to deal with them too. Ignoring them and focusing on the beam of light is not going to help us change the screenplays that create the films. Through awareness, we can become more intelligent. We can actively seek the divine protection that is reaching to us through Our Lady, and we will not be so affected by any negativity around us. Then we can shine our light and use our contagious divine love to help others to also let go of negativity. Love flowing through a being that is sure of his or her protection is a powerful force. No wonder those forces that want fear to dominate actively seek to interfere with our spiritual path, with our spiritual growth. Fortunately, for those of us on the divine path of love, remembering to pray daily is enough for us to be brought under the Divine Mother's holy protection. Even if you pray for just several seconds to ask the holy ones who love us unconditionally to be with us and protect and assist us this day, we will be under their protection. From this place of love and protection, the forces of fear cannot undermine our inner spiritual connection. We can prevent ourselves being triggered through our fear impulses and avoid directing our energy away from divine trust. Interference with our well-being, finances, life path, happiness, relationships, or any other part of our life can be prevented. There is no need for fear here, just for understanding and intelligent use of the power of protection that is available to us. Simple, simple, effective, and healing. The following process will assist you in accessing that now and each and every day. The Divine Mother has brought this oracle to you because she wishes for you to come even more deeply into her protective field of love and to thrive. Our Lady gives life and love. Sorry, I've stopped reading now. I'm reading Aram's comment. Our Lady gives life and love and doesn't let interference. No way, Jose. Okay. Let's clear this voice. Healing process and affirmation. Perceive or intend that there be a beautiful white light forming a radiant sphere above your head. It is radiant and sparkling. It easily grows large and bright until it is bigger than your body. It descends through your entire body, from the top of your head all the way down through your feet and into the earth, leaving a trail of light in its wake. Repeat this process with a green light, a blue light, and a violet light. Once you have completed this process, say the following healing affirmation prayer aloud 3 times. Well, I feel like I need to give us time to be able to do that 3 times, so patience. So perceive or intend that there is a beautiful green light forming a radiant sphere above your head. It is radiant and sparkling. It easily grows large and bright until it is bigger than your body. It ascends through your entire body, from the top of your head all the way down through your feet and into the earth, leaving a trail of light in its wake. Okay, can you do that now with a blue light, please? Perceive or intend that there is a beautiful blue light forming a radiant sphere above your head. It is radiant and sparkling. It easily grows large and bright until it is bigger than your body. It descends through your entire body, from the top of your head all the way down through your feet and into the earth, leaving a trail of light in its wake. Now can you perceive or intend that there is a beautiful violet light forming a radiant sphere above your head? It is radiant and sparkling. It easily grows large and bright until it is bigger than your body. It descends through your entire body, from the top of your head all the way down through your feet and into the earth, leaving a trail of light in its wake. Now once we have completed this process, say the following healing affirmation prayer aloud 3 times. Our Lady who prevents intervention, Mother Mary who loves me unconditionally, I call upon your healing grace, divine protection, love and assistance now. Be with me now, block all obstruction on my path to love, on my path of love. My heart and focus dwell upon you, bathed in your holy grace. May all beings be happy and free. Our Lady who prevents interference, Mother Mary, who loves me unconditionally, I call upon your healing grace, divine protection, love and assistance now. Be with me now, block all obstruction on my path of love. My heart and focus dwell upon you, bathed in your holy grace. My heart and focus dwell upon you, bathed in your holy grace. May all beings be happy and free. Our Lady who prevents interference, Mother Mary who loves me unconditionally, I call upon your healing grace, divine protection, love and assistance now. Be with me now, block all obstruction on my path of love. My heart and focus dwell upon you, bathed in your holy grace. May all beings be happy and free. Finally, complete your process by visualizing, perceiving, or intending that there be a beautiful golden light forming a radiant sphere above your head. It then descends through your entire body, from the top of your head all the way down, through your feet and into the earth. It creates a seal of light around you, and you are relaxed and held within that seal of light. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for doing that process with me. I felt it was really important that we do the whole process together, and then we've just sealed it in. Okay, beautiful. Nice, it opens all the chakras. Perceive the light above the head, going all the way down through every chakra. I wish you all well. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. I'll catch up with you all soon. So until then, I'll catch up with you all soon. Look, you're all further on ahead than me. Okay, guys, take care. Much love. Bye for now.